What's going on, guys? Big O here. In today's video, I want to go over my 5 rules on just being yourself every single day. So before we get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you guys get notified when I upload next. So let's get into it. So rule number 5 that I would have is to stop trying to please others all the time. Now, of course, there's a certain point in time where, it's fine to please certain people that you actually want to actually just you know want to make happy. That's fine. But when you're actually trying to just completely let go of who you are and trying to make everybody happy all at once, first of all, that's never going to happen. Second of all, it's more or less going to break you down mentally. So instead of trying to please every single person, trying to make every single person happy all the time, just realize that you're not going to get to that point of pleasing every single person that you're around. Not every single person will like the way that you do things. And if you start just becoming yourself and trying to make people happy that you want to be that you want to make happy, you'll attract the right kind of people that are exactly like you, or at least are similar to you and have the same ideology as you, or values as you, or whatever that may be. So just being yourself will attract the right kind of people to you. Now, if you just basically stop trying to please other people, you're more than likely going to be halfway there. Rule number 4 that I would have is to always become a better version of yourself every single day. Because if you're not trying to become a better version of yourself every single day, you're not really going to become who you actually want to be. So if you're not willing to invest in yourself every single day, learn something new every single day, how are you ever going to become that person that you're always wanting to be? You have to actually change every single day so that you can slowly become that person that you're always wanting to be, and be that person that you've always wanted to just become and actually turn into. So if you're constantly trying to please other people, constantly trying to be trying to get people to appreciate you, first of all, stop trying to please them, every single person, and just, start to learn something new every single day. Rule number 3 that I would have is that you have to realize that you're going to have that fear. You're going to have fears all the time, whether that be to walk up to another person, or, to have this fear of what other people might think of you. So you have to just push through that fear and not worry about what other people are going to think about it. Because sometimes what you think is going to actually happen might not actually happen. Something completely different. Something completely, it might be way better than what you thought it would be. Because more than likely, I think it's 95 or to 99% of the time, you're not, what your mind tells you is not exactly what's going to happen. So the more you're able to, push through that fear, the more you're going to realize that most of the time, what your mind thinks is going to happen, because more than likely our mind thinks negatively, isn't actually the thing that happens, because it's more or less the complete opposite. There's only a few 1 to 5% of the time where the negative stuff actually happens, but more than likely it's not exactly all the time. So basically, just stop trying to please everybody, become a better person every single day, and push through that fear. Now, rule number 2 that I would have is just to start becoming confident in who you are. Now, this requires to push through that fear. And the more you push through that fear, the more confident you're going to be. And the more confident you're going to be, you're going to be more of that person that you want to be, and just being yourself. So just being confident in yourself is that one step closer to just being yourself and, just feeling good about who you are. And if you're not actually like confident in yourself, I do have a video on how to do that, which I can link right up here or in the description down below, linking directly to that video. So if you guys want to check that out, again, it's up here or in the description. So go ahead and check that out. It's just going to go over like my 5 rules on how to become more confident. So basically, become better every single day. Stop trying to please everybody around you. You have to actually push through the fear and start becoming confident in who you are every single day. Now, rule number 1, and the most important rule, is to learn that you have to laugh at yourself sometimes, because we all make mistakes. It's not something that we go through life without. We're always going to be making mistakes. We're always going to be, doing something weird, doing something that's like not right. But those are times where you can just laugh at yourself and be like, hey, I messed up, whatever, And those are the time, like that's really what's going to keep you going forward, because if you're willing to just laugh at yourself, you're willing to make those mistakes, you're willing to become more confident in yourself. Because the more you're willing to laugh at yourself, the more confident you're going to be in just being yourself. And you'll realize that you actually just make these mistakes all the time. So, just stop trying to please other people all the time. Of course, there are certain points in time where it's fine to, make other people happy. So, just don't do it all the time. Become a better version of yourself every single day, because you're never really not going to have to do that. You have to push through the fear. We're always going to have that fear. Be confident in who you actually are, because you're more than likely going to feel better in just being yourself all the time. And just learn to laugh at yourself, just because we're always going to make mistakes. We're always going to have these points in time where we just don't exactly do the right thing. And if we just laugh at ourselves sometimes, that's actually really cool, because other people can see that you're fine with just making those mistakes. You're fine with being that person that you've always wanted to be. You're fine with who you are as a person. So those are my 5 rules. If you guys have anything to add to that, if you guys have a very different list, if you guys have any other suggestions that you guys have, go and leave it in the comments down below. You might help somebody else's day out as well. It's basically just a way of sharing more to the community, So, that I also forgot to mention, the Name My YouTube Channel contest challenge, whatever you guys want to call it, is still going on. So if you guys want a chance to win a shout out in a future video of mine, go and leave a comment down below with any suggestions that you guys have on the name of this channel. And of course, only one winner will get that shout out. It's not every single person that comments. So go and leave that comment with that suggestion of the name of this channel. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.